What's up, family? We have some good news regarding our seniors and our low-income families. This particular video is going to discuss some new legislation that was just passed, including the recent debt ceiling bill. And we also want to discuss how SNAP recipients may be able to receive additional SNAP benefits. So if this type of content interests you today, please feel free to subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button, as it really helps us grow on YouTube. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, guys, we do have another form of food stamp fraud that just happened. Anyways, guys, 3 individuals were actually arrested as part of an alleged $4 million fraud ring in regards to food stamps. Yes, guys, 3 people from the Metro Detroit area have been arrested for allegedly being part of a substantial food stamps fraud ring that involves stolen data and $4 million in purchases at Sam's Club stores, according to the Michigan Attorney General. Now, Travis Newby, which is 39 years old, Darian Williams, which is 23 years old, and Vanessa Williams, which is 47 years old, they were all of the Highland Park area, were arraigned this past Friday on felony charges, including conducting a criminal enterprise and multiple counts of food stamp fraud, according to the latest reports. Now, the Nestle said that the arrest marked the first of many large-scale criminal enterprises that her offices have seen over the past few months and years in regards to organized retail crime, in which, guys, they are fighting very hard to bring those individuals to justice. But anyways, guys, I don't know if you have been a victim to fraud in regards to our food stamps, but it is definitely growing very rampant, and you need to be mindful of this, guys. You need to know exactly the different ways in which individuals are actually stealing your benefits directly off of your EBT cards, because that is definitely important, and you want to do whatever you can to protect yourself as well as you and your family. So, guys, I would encourage you, if you are a participant in the SNAP food stamps program or you actually have an EBT card, you need to go online and Google the different types of EBT card scams that are out there, guys, so that you can protect yourself, so that you don't do anything that could make you fall vulnerable or victim to one of these particular crimes. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that latest information with you in regards to food stamp fraud as well as these particular food stamp scams, because like I said, guys, they continue to keep showing up every single week with something new, guys, and they are going heavy on trying to get these criminals off the street so that we don't have to worry about you getting your benefits reimbursed by the USDA. So anyways, guys, hope that information was helpful to you. Moving on, guys, hey, we did talk about recently in which the debt ceiling bill was actually passed in the House on last Wednesday and then by the Senate on Thursday, and then President Biden ended up signing that bill late on Saturday evening. Well, guys, you need to know how this particular bill will actually affect you, specifically referring to our SNAP food stamp recipients. And yes, guys, as you can see right here, Congress has created changes to the food assistance program, and here is exactly what you need to know. Congress has created some of the most significant revisions to the food stamps program in decades during an effort to prevent the country from defaulting on its loans last week. Now, hunger advocates and lawmakers are still parsing through what these particular changes will actually mean for the nation's most vulnerable individuals. We are referring to our low-income families. But when the agreement details were made public, advocates of both sides say that they were blindsided by the information that was included in this debt ceiling bill. Progressives hope that the Biden administration would fend off any attempts to increase work requirements for food stamp recipients. Republicans were looking for a policy geared at moving even more people off the program and into the workforce. And after weeks of negotiations, guys, the White House and the Republican negotiators settled on a mixed bag when it came to food assistance, a change to the long-term program that would enact new work requirements for those individuals between the ages of 50 and 54 years old, but it would also spare people with work requirements if they meet one of the following categories. And here they are. Number 1, those experiencing homelessness of all ages. That would exclude you from these particular changes. Number 2, if you are a veteran of any age, that would exclude you as well. And then also youth ages between 18 and 24 years old, or if you have been out of a foster home. Those are the three particular changes that would actually prevent these work requirement changes to actually apply for you. So anyways, guys, all of these particular changes that have been done in this recent debt ceiling bill will end on or between the years of 2030. So again, guys, like I said, if the goal is to minimize the impact of work requirements, it was a good response to the call for expanding the age range to trade that off by exempting some of the most vulnerable groups out there, according to Catherine Hempstead, which is a senior policy advisor at the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. And she said in a statement that, look, if at the end of the day, it's sort of a wash or maybe even an increase, that's a sort of damage minimization people could feel pretty happy about. So anyways, guys, it does necessarily ruin it for the younger generation, but it also makes it a little bit better for the older individuals in this particular food stamps program. So anyways, guys, there are some other changes as well that we'll continue to talk about throughout this time on this particular channel, but I at least wanted to make this information available to you today. And then also, speaking of these particular changes in regards to the work requirements, we also have this article that was posted on CNN, which goes in more depth, goes over the particular changes included in this particular debt ceiling package. Now, I won't go over all of this with you, but I do want to direct you to some specific things in this particular article. And you can see right here, guys, in regards to the SNAP program, they are saying right here in this article, it says what the current policy states and then what the new changes and how it will affect those individuals on the program. So as you can see right here for the SNAP program, it says that a number of people subject to the mandate will be broadened in phases so that by the year of 2025, it will only apply to those between the ages of 18 and 54 years old. So again, guys, like I said, there are some other provisions in this and you definitely want to check it out. And then in addition to that, guys, it would also affect those individuals on the TANF program, which stands for the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. And as you can see, it talks about what the current policy states and then it goes into what the new changes to this particular TANF program will actually happen because of this new debt ceiling bill. And then also lastly, it will also affect those individuals that receive Medicaid. Right now it says that currently there is no federal work requirements at all, but there would also be no federal work requirements as well. But there are some other changes or provisions in this particular bill that you want to be mindful of. So again, guys, like I said, I won't read over all this article, but I will include a link to this article on CNN down below in the description. So be sure that you check it out in its entirety so that you can familiarize yourself and determine how this is going to affect you or either your loved one. So anyways, guys, check out that link down below. Anyways, guys, moving on to just a little bit of good news, because we have a new piece of legislation that was just introduced by a U.S. representative from Hawaii, in which this particular plan is called the Kupuna plan. And yes, guys, it says that seniors whose eligibility for the SNAP program has been lost or reduced by the recent increase in the Social Security benefits. We were talking about the increase, the COLA increase that was implemented earlier this year because of the high inflation, in which Social Security benefits increased around 8.7%. This particular affected those individuals on the SNAP benefits program, and that this particular Hawaii U.S. representative Jill Takuda introduced this particular bill that is going to help the seniors out. And yes, guys, it is going to help in the form of an increased amount of SNAP benefits. And yes, guys, this particular bill is called the Keep Kupuna Fed Act, and it would actually exempt Title II income or Social Security benefits from counting against the benefits under the SNAP food stamps program, which provides low-income households with financial assistance to purchase food. Now, let me break it down to you guys. Right now, because of the increase in Social Security benefits, it is basically causing those individuals that also are on the Social Security benefits as well as the SNAP food stamps program, it is causing them to receive around $23 for food stamp benefits because of the amount of income that they receive from Social Security. But this particular new Keep Kupuna Fed Act is introduced, it wants to strip away the idea of using the Social Security benefits as a calculation to determine how much money you actually receive. Therefore, if they are able to remove this from the calculation, that would mean instead of those individuals such as our seniors, Social Security recipients receiving around $23 for food stamp benefits, they would actually receive around $95 in SNAP food stamp benefits. So that is going to be a huge increase in regard to this recent increase or COLA increase that a lot of Americans have received earlier this year. So anyways, guys, definitely we want to give kudos to the Hawaii U.S. Representative Jill Kupuna for introducing this particular bill. And this is going to affect around 70 million Americans, guys, because most of them saw the 8.7% increase or COLA increase in their benefits, their Social Security benefits. So anyways, guys, we definitely don't want to use that increase in Social Security benefits to affect how much our seniors receive from the SNAP food stamps program. So anyways, guys, this is a huge bill, and we'll just have to follow this, guys. And just for your reference, this particular bill is called the HR 3126. Just for your reference, guys. So if you want to look that information up, you can definitely take the time to do so, because as you guys know, guys, they are our most vulnerable right now, guys, considering that we are entering into this recession, and also we just endured this high inflation rate, which is pretty much causing our food prices, service prices, and gas prices to skyrocket up to almost 50%. So yes, guys, our seniors and Social Security recipients, as well as our Medicaid recipients, they are all suffering right now from this increase in pretty much everything out there. And some individuals are just doing without in regards to having food on their table, guys. They are really just trying to survive during these economic times. So anyways, guys, we definitely want to be mindful of this particular bill. I will try to keep you guys posted as usual on the updates in regards to this. But like I said, guys, this is a huge bill keeping Kupuna Fed Act live, in which if they are able to pass this, guys, it is going to remove that Social Security benefits from the calculation, which is going to increase your food stamp benefits from $23 up to at least a minimum of $95. Again, this is very positive, so I definitely want to share that information with you. Now, again, guys, like I said, if you want to get more information or you want to follow along with the EBT news or EBT card or scams or different things like that, or for our Social Security, we cover all of that on this particular channel. So you definitely want to subscribe to the channel right now so that you can get updates every single day in regards to what we have on the latest information in regards to those specific subjects. So anyways, guys, I hope all that information was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a few ways for you to be able to support this channel, as well as opportunities for you to receive things like 12 free stocks from Webull. Yes, guys, all you have to do is deposit less than $1, and they are going to give you up to 12 free stocks. Now, again, these particular stocks can be worth up to $3,000, so you definitely want to take advantage of this opportunity. If you are interested, that link will be down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.